Hey guys, welcome back to The Outfit. Thanks for tuning in.
So it's Monday the 27th of April. Yesterday the Premier of WA announced that some restrictions are being lifted in Western Australia, which is amazing news for us. So now you can go hiking, you can go camping, fishing with way less restriction. So that gives us the opportunity to explore around Albany.
Yeah, we were getting super bored at our campsite and the weather had not been good at all of last week. So heaps of rain and stuff, we were just kind of stuck under our awning. So now that there's a nice fine spell of weather and these restrictions have been lifted, we're kind of hunting around some nearby beaches for some potential spearfishing spots and just doing a bit of exploration. We went for a bit of a tiki tour around off this rock, but the sun's going down. We've only got about 30 more minutes of light, so we've decided to come back, camp here for the night. Doesn't seem too windy or exposed, so it should be pretty good.
So this morning we put the alarm because we knew today that it's going to be a great day, so we want to make the most of it. There was no clouds in the sky, but we had this cloud inversion in the distance which looks super cool, so it's really unusual, kind of like sunrise. So we just had coffee and now we're gonna train.
So we just had a little training session. Ange did her own thing and I did my own thing, and then we've just had brekkie, and then we'll get cracking. It's tricky training on the road. Like for me, the big one is that I'm used to shifting a lot of weight with barbells in a gym, so I'm really missing that, and nothing that I can do body weighted with rings comes anywhere close to the feeling I get from that. So that's been a real tricky one. Now gyms are shut, so there's no way I can get into one, whereas before, every maybe week or 2 weeks, we're getting in for maybe at least one session at like 24/7 gym or something like that. So now that's all shut up, so I'm sure everyone's in the same boat as I am, but it's been a long time since I've been in a gym, which is very strange for me. The bodyweight stuff's okay, but there's no way I can build enough strength or keep the strength that I had. There's just no way around it. There's no maximal lifting component. So my strength feels like it's really deteriorating. Cardiovascular and stuff is fine, but it's also hard to keep a pump because I can't shift enough weight. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. We'll see how we go. So we've made it to this beautiful beach, and I got my spearfishing kit out. Gonna see what fishies I can find. Swell's getting a little bit larger though. So I got myself a fish. It ended up getting really rough, so I was only out there for about 10 minutes, then started to get really dizzy because I was just bobbing around in the surf. So I just shot a sweep, which they taste okay. It's no prize fish, but never mind. And then cooking it up, just almost like baking it. That's where I chucked the spear gun, is on top of the awning, which works really well because it's a huge spear gun. So you can probably see it up there. And I chuck the fins here, so they stick to the top, and that works really well. So the sweep's coming along nicely. What I've ended up doing is just adding some fresh basil, and I've shoved some lemons up into its guts, or what was its guts. And now I'm just baking each side, and then I'll pull what bones I can out, and then I'll just eat it off the fish.
So we're still on Barry's Beach. Chris just cooked his fish, and I'm making my own lunch. So I've got some red lentil pasta, which are amazing. They're high in protein. And we've got some zucchini, some peas, some beans, some sun-dried tomato, and some pesto and basil. Highly recommend you try this. It's delicious.
We're at Dingo Beach on the West Cape Howe National Park. It's starting to clear up. It's been really overcast, a little bit cold, but it's like hot and then cold. It's a bit strange. Very soft sand and a really steep entrance to this beach. So we're gonna drive out of here now. I'm gonna drive up the hill and hopefully not get stuck. I'll probably chuck in the rear diff locker But apparently this one's pretty notorious for people getting stuck on. So we'll see how we go.